Good morning, dear students. I am teaching chapter 3 synthetic fibers and plastics, and I hope all of you are safe at home. And today I will discuss about the terylene or terene or Dacron. So what is the terylene or terene or Dacron? Do you know that these polymers are obtained by the polymerizing the molecules of phthalic acid and ethylene glycol, and terylene filaments are similar but superior in properties than nylon. What is the uses of terylene? It is a largely used for making fabrics for shirts, trousers, saris and other dress materials, and it is used for making sails for sailing boats, and it is used for making fire hoses and conveyor belts. Now come to the PET, polythene tetraphthalate. It is prepared by the polymerization of ethene tetraphthalate, and it can be easily drawn into very fine filaments which can be woven like any other yarn. And it is largely used for making synthetic clothes, and it is used for making container for packaging foods and soft drinks, and it is used for making magnetic tapes used in the audio cassettes recorders and video cassettes recorders. The next one is the acrylic fibers. What is the acron or Orion? Acrylic fiber, you know that it is obtained by the polymerization of molecules of acrylonitrile. What is the acrylonitrile? It is the complex molecules, and it is obtained by the complex chemical processes from the petroleum products. And these fibers are very light and soft like wool, and they are resistant to weathering. Now, uses of acrylic fibers. They are used for making yarn for hand knit sweaters, and they are also used for making blankets and shawls, and which are very light and as warm as woolen blankets. Articles made from acrylic are very cheap as compared to the articles made from wool. What is the Corosil? It is trade name of high polymer of vinyl chloride. And what is the uses of Corosil? Corosil is the waterproof as well as airproof, and it is used for coating fabrics of silk, rayon and cotton. And advantage of synthetic fibers. So they have a high luster and do not become yellow with age, and they do not shrink on washing. They need very little or no ironing, and they last longer as compared to the natural fibers, and they are easy to clean and dry quickly, and they are less expensive than the natural fibers. What is the disadvantages of synthetic fibers? They do not absorb sweat. They easily melt and burn to form small sticky beads at a very high temperature. And natural fibers, they do not absorb sweat. They get electrically charged in dry weather, and you must have seen spark flying from blankets made from synthetic fibers during night. And they are not biodegradable and hence causes a lot of pollution. Some oral questions are given on page number 29. You can see that. Name the monomer which forms the natural fiber cotton. What is the name of the process by which artificial fibers are made from the simple molecules? And name two natural materials from which rayon fiber is made, and from which monomer is nylon fiber made. Which synthetic material is obtained by the polymerization of phthalic acid and ethylene glycol. Name the full form of polymer PET. Name the synthetic fibers which is used for making knitting yarn, and state two disadvantages of synthetic fibers. You will oral questions are given, and you will find out the answers. Now, what is the characteristics of synthetic plastics or fibers? You know that all kinds of synthetic plastics can be easily molded, and synthetic fibers are in way like synthetic plastics, and the differences between the synthetic fibers are made from such plastics can be drawn into very fine filaments. Following are the characteristics of the plastics. First, it is the chemical resistance, weather resistance, lightweight, toughness or tensile strength, insulation, appearance. These are the characteristics of the plastic. So first one is the chemical resistance. So you know that synthetic plastics are hardly affected by the strong chemical such as acids and alkalis, and contrary to it, all natural plastics such as cotton, wool, jute, silk and wood cellulose are affected by the acids and alkalis. And then it is the weather resistant. Synthetic plastics are not biodegradable. What is the biodegradable and what is the non-biodegradable? In 6th class you studied. And it is they do not weather, unlike natural plastics such as cotton and wool. And lightweight. Synthetic plastic materials weigh far less as compared to the natural plastic materials such as wool, jute, etc. And toughness of tensile strength. What is the toughness? Synthetic plastics can withstand a lot of force without getting broken. For example, a thread of synthetic plastic can be withstand a lot of weight as compared to a thread of cotton of same thickness. And then insulation, you know that synthetic plastic materials are far better with respect to heat and electrical insulation, and it is for the same reason that electric wires are covered with plastic insulation rather than cotton or silk insulation. Appearance, you know that synthetic plastic materials can be made as transparent as glass, and furthermore they can be made in any desired color or texture and can be used for making a large variety of household products. So all of you take revision till here, and today I discussed about the terylene, uses of terylene, PET, polythene, tetraphthalate, and today I told you acrylic fibers, Acron or Orion, and uses I told you Corosil, advantages of synthetic fibers and disadvantages of synthetic fiber, oral questions, and characteristics of synthetic plastic or fibers. And then in this I told you characteristics of the plastic or synthetic fibers: chemical resistance, weather resistant, lightweight, toughness of tensile strength, insulation, appearance. And till here all of you take revision, and tomorrow I will tell you raw materials for synthetic plastics. And till here all of you take revision.